If you are here, you surely ask yourself one of these questions. Am I doing things right? Are there things that are harming my life? Should I eliminate some habits? Marcus Aurelius, the thinker-monarch adhering to Stoic philosophy, once expressed that the substance of our existence is shaped by our own thoughts. This penetrating perception constitutes the foundation of this video, where we will interactively explore essential elements that must be discreetly banished from our lives. Stay with us until the end, as this journey promises not only knowledge, but also an occasion for deep self-reflection and transformation. Let's start by addressing those that cause you pain when someone you considered close hurts you. Remember that you don't owe them a lengthy explanation or a dramatic confrontation. The smartest option is to move on. It's not about revenge or demanding an apology, but about preserving your peace. You may find yourself in a situation where this person comes back looking for help. Trust me, silence is all you need. You are not obligated to reach out to someone who has betrayed your trust. The wisest decision is usually to walk away from the drama and quickly put distance between you and that person. Let time reveal the consequences of your actions. Focus on taking care of yourself and allow the future to unfold. It is often the best way to allow mutual growth. Stay authentic. It is not necessary to keep people in your life who do not respect you. Everyone deserves to be appreciated for who they are, and walking away from those who don't is a brave choice. As Marcus Aurelius stated, the best revenge is to be different from the person who perpetrated the injustice. Don't stoop to their level. Invest in becoming the best version of yourself. Cultivate your inner peace and your character. That is authentic. On the journey of life, it often requires making crucial decisions, acting deliberately, and staying true to your true self. It is vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve your genuine purpose, and let them go. This process is normal and necessary to focus on what really matters. However, discretion in how you do it is essential. Avoid disclosing every change or decision. It is not necessary to share every move with the world. This caution helps safeguard your overall strategy and intentions as you navigate these changes. Do it subtly, making sure your actions are aligned with your core values and identity. Make adjustments discreetly, adapting to circumstances as they develop, or always valuing the importance of privacy in your strategic life decisions. This approach not only simplifies your journey, but also preserves the integrity of your personal journey. Following the words of Serenity, a prominent Stoic philosopher, it is not that we have so little time, but that we waste too much. The life we receive is not short, but rather we waste it by not using it efficiently. This reflection connects deeply with the idea of focusing on essential goals and putting aside the superfluous, reminding us of the importance of using our time and efforts wisely. When dealing with the end of relationships, whether friendship or romance, during the transition toward closing a connection, maintaining discretion about intimate details is essential. Sharing information about conflicts or reasons behind a breakup not only disrespects the privacy shared between both people, but also fuels unnecessary gossip that complicates the situation. Instead, as the situation progresses, it is more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only respects the privacy of both parties, but also facilitates a deeper personal healing process. If you feel the need to discuss these personal issues, it could be indicative of unresolved emotional issues. Instead of looking for external solutions, engage in an internal dialogue to understand and process those feelings. This approach ensures that any problematic relationship is resolved with dignity without becoming a topic of public discourse. By doing so, you protect your emotional well-being and that of others involved, encouraging a more respectful and discreet healing process. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, this approach aligns with the philosophy of living with wisdom and respect for oneself and others. You have control over your mind, not external events. This principle gives you strength. This statement connects deeply with the notion of directing our attention inward and managing our responses to external situations, especially in the delicate context of relationship breakups. Avoid raising your voice in moments of frustration or anger. Imagine you are in a heated confrontation. your heart pounding with frustration, a common experience for many. In those moments, the temptation to express your anger vehemently is overwhelming. What if instead you chose to speak calmly and firmly to channel that fiery energy? Feeling uncomfortable, perhaps even disappointed, is natural. Now visualize someone who, despite the chaos, maintains serenity, with his voice like a calming balm amidst the noise. That is the person we aspire to be. In these trying times for our spirit, we find our true strength by transforming anger into action and frustration into focus. It's like the alchemy of the soul. It's not just about suppressing angry words, but about directing that energy towards something that propels us forward, turning obstacles into steps of growth. Heraclitus was correct in stating that impartiality is the greatest virtue. This reminder underscores that in the center of the storm, our calm becomes our greatest weapon, and our balance becomes the truest form of courage. So when emotions roll in like waves, remember the power of remaining calm and speaking in whispers when the world expects shouts. This is not just a virtue, it is a superpower uniquely yours. Avoid spreading negative opinions about others. Think about the last time you heard someone speak ill of another person. Didn't it make you question what they say when you're not there? Spreading negative judgments is dangerous. Instead of simply being diplomatic, it's about becoming someone others trust and respect. It is not necessary to please everyone, but remember that each person is fighting a battle of which you do not know the details. Now, imagine facing a challenging person or situation. The temptation to judge is strong, right? However, in that moment, you have the power to change the narrative. Choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. Although it may be difficult, you will experience a range of emotions from frustration to compassion, perhaps even a touch of admiration for their tenacity. This approach seeks not only to maintain peace, but to understand the intricate fabric of human emotions and interactions. By doing so, you not only build bridges, but you become someone capable of navigating the tumultuous waters of relationships with gentleness and heart. If you have made it this far, I invite you to leave a comment to prove it. If you're really looking for a change, go ahead, give it a like and subscribe to receive more content like this. Let's stop constantly comparing ourselves to others. The tireless pursuit of matching ourselves to others is like running on a treadmill with no off button. Exhausting, endless, and honestly, a thief of joy. Think about it. Every time you side-eye comparing someone else's accomplishments to your own, you not only put yourself down, you also miss the unique beauty of your own story. This habit, this compulsion to measure up, often leaves us feeling perpetually behind, trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. Change the script. What happens if we start celebrating our quirks, our mistakes, our victories, no matter how small? It's not about ignoring the world around us, but about embracing our journey, a raw, unfiltered life that doesn't follow a predetermined script, but is messy, unpredictable, and wildly unique. Your story, with its ups and downs, triumphs and failures, is a testament to your resilience and uniqueness. Immerse yourself in your own narrative, letting it be a spectrum of emotions from frustration to peaks of achievement. It's uniquely yours, and by owning your journey, you're not only moving forward, you're rewriting the rules of the game on your terms. As the Stoic philosopher Epicurus stated, control your perceptions, direct your actions appropriately, and willingly accept what is beyond your control. This quote resonates deeply with the idea of focusing on our own path instead of constantly comparing ourselves to others. Let's avoid thoughtless use of social networks. Consider your life as a unique narrative, full of enriching experiences and personal growth. In contrast, social media is a vast repository of others' best stories, which can lead to unfair comparisons and a feeling of dissatisfaction with our own lives. It's crucial to approach social media with intention, using it for specific purposes, and then returning to the real world. Scheduling specific times for social media use helps prevent its constant intrusion, encouraging meaningful engagement rather than mindless scrolling. Let's free ourselves from the relentless search for external approval. Imagine being on a stage surrounded by faces ready to judge you. This overwhelming and restrictive scenario highlights the suffocating nature of living for the approval of others. Now, imagine stepping off that stage into a calm and serene space where your voice matters most. This liberating concept invites us to stop seeking external validation and focus on our authenticity. This change symbolizes the crucial prioritization of the inner world. The voiceover highlights how living for external approval takes us away from our true essence and desires, similar to wearing unflattering clothes just to please others. Remembering the moments of authentic satisfaction, which probably came from being loyal to our own values and beliefs, regardless of the expectations of others, is the essence of a genuine life. To incorporate this into everyday life, start with introspection before making decisions, questioning your motives and discerning whether they are for yourself or for others. Trust your intuition, recognize your needs and work on building your self-esteem. Celebrate your achievements, learn from mistakes and value your qualities. Self-acceptance is a journey marked by small but significant triumphs. Cultivating relationships that respect your individuality and foster your true self paves the way to a more authentic and fulfilling life. A journey where we are the main protagonists, guided by authenticity and courage. Addressing the dangers of perfectionism is essential in our quest for self-improvement. Despite appearing to be beneficial, this mentality often leads to stress and feeling like we are never good enough. Setting incredibly high standards and fearing mistakes limits personal growth and happiness. Just as art becomes more enriching when we make room for imperfection, combating perfectionism begins with accepting our limitations and recognizing that mistakes are part of the learning process. Changing the goal from being perfect to being excellent means doing the best you can, knowing that there is always room for growth. Practicing self-compassion and being kind to yourself in the face of setbacks. Celebrating your efforts and understanding that every experience contributes to your journey redefines success as a path full of learning and personal growth. Letting go of perfectionism opens up a world of possibilities where mistakes are perceived as opportunities. This mindset promotes a calmer, more genuine existence, allowing you to appreciate the beauty of your own humanity and the unique path you travel. Holding on to unrealistic expectations as we embark on life's great journey is a common journey as we chart paths toward dreams and desires. However, these same sails can inflate into excessive fantasies, launching us into the tumultuous seas of disappointment and disillusionment, like sailors attracted by mythical sirens. The pursuit of perfection, both in ourselves and in life, is as futile as searching for horizons that recede as we approach these gigantic expectations. These expectations, often fueled by the whispers of society and the roars of the media, can obscure our vision of the beauty of our authentic selves and the raw, unfiltered reality of life. The path to shedding these deceptive illusions begins with fierce and unwavering honesty with oneself. It is a journey to peel back the layers of what we should and could have, revealing the core of our true aspirations. It involves recognizing the weight of these expectations and having the courage to ask whether they lift or crush our spirits. This is not a fairy tale transformation, but a brave, sometimes painful recognition of life's imperfections and our own limitations. It's about setting goals that resonate with our true essence, not with expectations imposed by others. They tell us that every small victory, every step forward is a testament to our resilience. On this journey, the beauty lies not in the destination, but in the rich tapestry of experiences woven along the way. Letting go of unrealistic expectations not only frees us, but also opens our eyes to the unexpected wonders of life, teaching us to navigate its tumultuous waters with a heart open to every experience, to flow with every joy and heartbreak that comes our way. Present. As for sexy gossip, it and negative talk may seem like a shortcut to connecting, but in reality, they often lead us down wrong paths. Reflect on the last time you engaged in such a conversation. Did it make you feel encouraged, or did it subtly weaken your sense of integrity? Words of integrity, like seeds, have the power to grow gardens or spread weeds. When we choose to enrich our conversations with kindness and understanding, we are cultivating an environment where trust and respect flourish. However, this process is a journey that is not always easy. There are times when giving in to the temptation to engage in gossip can feel appealing and even seem justified. But here is a challenge. The next time you find yourself about to share or hear something negative, pause and consider the person involved as someone facing their own struggles and triumphs. Imagine how you would feel if your most difficult moments became the subject of informal conversations. Stay away from gossip. This is not simply an act to create a positive environment. It's about honoring our shared humanity. By leading by example, you not only avoid negativity, but you also light a path for others to discover a more empathetic and authentic way to connect. Adopting these principles allows us to foster a resilient, empathetic, and positive mindset, generating genuine personal development and deeper connections in our relationships. If you find this video valuable, we invite you to subscribe for more content, turn on the notification bell, and show your support with a like and comment. As always, to explore more wisdom, you will find 2 additional videos on your screen.